EGM Network.
What happens when someone has spent years working in agriculture, getting up before sunrise, working long and physical demanding hours to provide to their family, but one day decides, I want something different for my future? What happens next? Where do they go? Who tells them what opportunities are available? Who helps them figure out what comes next? And most importantly, who tells them, yes, you can go back to school. Yes, you can learn a different skill. And yes, you can start a completely different life or career. That is exactly what we're talking about today, because there is a program here in our community that many people may not even know exists. It's called Farm Working Career Development Program, or FCDCP. FCDP, through Indian River State College. And what caught my attention is about this program is that it's not simply about telling someone, go back to school. There is guidance, there is support, there is a career training. And depending on eligibility, there may be assistance available to help someone take those steps toward a more stable year-round career. That is what I wanted to bring this conversation to whatever with Navarro. Because I say this all the time. A resource may be available and kind of sits right in front of us, but if our community doesn't know about it, they can take advantage of it. So today we're going to talk about that. We're going to change that. So for those who are joining us for the first time, welcome to Wherever with Navarro. I'm your host, Lorena Navarro. I'm a realtor here in the beautiful Florida Treasure Coast, and I have a passion for helping people and families accomplish their real estate goals, whether that means buying, selling, relocating, or simply learning what is available to them and understanding their options. So if you are thinking about buying, selling, or just investing in real estate, please reach out. You don't have to be ready to buy or sell tomorrow. Sometimes the first step is just a conversation. But real estate is only one part of what I do. Another very important part of my life is connecting, educating, and empowering our community. I am the creator of 𝐋𝐮𝐲 de Mujeres Latinas, Vero Beach, and the founder and president of Latinas Nexus Network. And this is a place where we connect women, Latin women, empower them and educate them. And part of us, we work and help the community. And as many of you know, Colombia also suffered a devastating earthquake a couple of days ago. And at this time, Latinas Nexus Network is collecting donations. Our receiving location is located at 684 Old Dixie Highway in Vero Beach. If you have something to donate, please reach out. You can contact me at 954-205-0700. Because I strongly believe that when people have access to information, they have more power to make decisions, and that can change their life. And that's part of what I do in Wherever with Navarro, and that's part of what we do in Latinas Nexus Network and 𝐋𝐮𝐲 de Mujeres Latinas. And today program is a perfect example. Joining me today are three incredible women who know Farm Worker Career Development Program from the inside. Betty Guerrero.
Hello, good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
She is the FCDP coordinator, Guadalupe or Lupe Sanchez from the Okeechobee, the case manager from Okeechobee County, and Elizabeth Villamontes, the case manager for Indian River County. So, ladies, welcome once again. Thank you for taking the time, especially Lupe that drove all the way from Okeechobee. But let's forget about official definition for a minute. imagine that we're sitting down having a coffee one day, and I said to you, Betty, I heard about FCDP, and I honestly have no idea what it is. Can you explain it to me?
Absolutely. First of all, thank you so much for having us here today. It's a true pleasure. So
You're
thank you.
welcome.
The Farm Worker Program. So it is a program. It's a grant-funded program. It's federal funded, and it is designed to help farm working families. So if we have a farm worker in the area, has a family and they have children that want to go back to school, want to continue education, go to college, or the parents want to learn English, or like I said, go back to school, our program helps them do exactly that.
So what you're telling, and let's just clarify this right away, is that when we say farm worker, when we are not just talking about the farm worker per se. We can maybe be benefiting the family, like maybe somebody in the past worked in agriculture but now it's not, or maybe the husband of the wife is working. Would they be will they have access to this?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So if there's a farm worker in the family unit and they're an immediate family member, they can take advantage of our service.
All right.
So perfect example, like you said, if the dad in a family unit is the farm worker, we can help the mom if she wants to learn English, go back to school, and we can help the children that are getting ready to go to Indian River State College. So it helps the family as a whole.
That's important because someone watching right now may be saying, wait a minute, I can't qualify for this.
Correct. Absolutely.
So Lupe, let me bring you in the conversation. You are working directly with individuals and family. What is one of the biggest misconceptions people have about this program?
Okay. As soon as you hear the title farm worker, they automatically think, oh, this person's trying to get me to learn about agriculture, about farming, and we are not. This is not about teaching to do any of that. We don't do any programs ourselves. So that's one of the biggest misconceptions. The second one would be that we only serve Hispanics. We do not only serve Hispanics, we serve anyone who works in agriculture.
Well, the thing is that most people relate Hispanic to farm working.
Right.
All right. Okay. So Elizabeth, tell me about Indian River County. Do you meet people who have actually lived here for years and have no idea this program exists or is available to them?
All the time. That's why we are always looking for opportunities to do collaboration and outreach in the community. We want people to know about our program because many individuals and families can benefit from it. Our goal is to connect individuals with opportunities to better their lives.
All right. So let's make this really practical. Let's say I am someone who qualifies and I walk into your office and tell you, I want something different for my future, but I have absolutely no idea where to start. What happened next? Could you please walk me through what type of services or assistance may be available through FCDP?
Absolutely. When a student or a family unit walks into our office, we sit them down and we have a one-on-one conversation to see what their interests are. We actually have an interest profiler. That's what we call it. It says a 10-minute, not even. It's like a 20-question little exam that the person that wants to further their education, it's a test online they can take, and it'll narrow down the options that the person may have. But it is in our best interest to help them figure out what route they want to do to better their education. And we do offer that service directly to the student.
All right. Let me stop for a second. Sometimes when people hear career development or education, they immediately think college, 4 years? That's not for me.
Yeah.
So, but we're not necessarily talking about only a traditional 4-year college,
correct.
right? What other opportunities are out there?
We have career and technical programs at the college. The most popular right now, and ladies, correct me if I'm wrong, are cosmetology, barbering, We have all the trades, welding. CDL is one of the biggest ones that we have, the truck driving. That has been very popular within the last like 3-4 years. And we fully fund those programs. So we pay full tuition for those. Yes. So the CDL program at Indian River State College, the trucking program is about like $8,000 because it recently increased. So it's about there, and we fully cover that amount for the
That
students.
is great for all those people that don't have the financial capability to cover all this.
Correct.
And that resource is available. So that's good. That's why we're doing this. So they know exactly that there are programs out there for them to better themselves. Lupe, let me give you a hypothetical situation. A 40-year-old woman comes to see you. She has worked in agriculture and she has children. Maybe her English is not her first language. But she hasn't been inside a college classroom for 15, 20 years. She tells you, look, I want to do this, but I'm scared and I don't know if I can go back to school. What would you tell her?
So first of all, I've had that same scenario a couple of years ago.
Oh.
I had a 50-year-old.
Oh.
I had a 50-year-old who had been working at the dairy, and she came to me and she wanted to do cosmetology because she was tired of working at the dairy. So first of all, she didn't know English. So the first thing was she had to go into ESL classes. So she did, and she told me, do not speak to me in Spanish anymore. Speak to me in English because I already know Spanish.
Okay.
So she really wanted to do this. So we invested in her because she was putting effort. Because if you want to do something that you're scared of, you will get the support. I will definitely support. We will definitely support.
And that is a key, because this is not just filling an application. This is an emotional and change, because you are trying to better your life, but you don't know what the future entails. So you're taking that step. So yeah. Elizabeth, what have you seen? Maybe is there a moment where you notice somebody from going, I can't do this, I really don't think I can do this, to maybe I actually can? And what do you think creates that change?
Okay, I have seen this happen. Last semester, I worked with a student. She was taking too many classes, and she had, on top of that, she was working 2 jobs.
Oh my gosh.
So we,
we do, right?
Yeah. So I told her, in order for you to be successful, we have to come up with a realistic plan.
Mm-hmm.
So my advice to her was to cut down on the classes she was taking, and to just cut down on her classes, and to make it create a balance between the easier classes and the more challenging ones.
Okay.
So what changed for her was having somebody there to listen, to give her guidance,
to hold her hand.
Yes, that's correct. And yes.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Finding the right home loan should feel like the last piece of a puzzle. Here in Vero, one name stands out for experience you can trust. Gina Melton at Riverside Mortgage Solutions.
With over 16 years of local expertise, I'm not just a loan originator, I'm your neighbor. Don't settle for an out-of-town lender. Talk to me at 772-205-8880. Call me, Gina Melton, with Riverside Mortgage Solutions.
Riverside Mortgage Solutions is an equal housing lender. NMLS 1712816 and NMLS 87788.
Big news, Treasure Coast. Your favorite mortgage team just got even better. Introducing the same trusted faces you know and love, now with Union Home Mortgage.
Hi, this is Shannon Pohl.
Hi, this is Lucy Cranker. And these high-producing team members bring decades of experience, unwavering honesty, and hearts of gold to every home loan. And here's the best part. Same local processing, underwriting, and appraisers you rely on. Contact Union Home Mortgage.
Visit us online at shannonpohl.com
and lucycranker.com.
It's time to call Easy Brew Coffee and Bottled Water Service and learn just how much you can save and how convenient it is to have your coffee and bottled water delivered right to your home or office. In addition to water coolers, Easy Brew offers individual bottles of water in 8 or 16-ounce bottles. No more lugging it home or dragging it into the office. Serving the Treasure Coast for over 2 decades, 2 letters, 1 simple name. Easy for Easy Brew. Visit e-zbrew.com or call 800-792-3285. Easy Brew.
Welcome to Riverside Theater's Comedy Zone, where the comedy is wild, untamed, and downright hilarious. Hit the zone this Friday and Saturday night at 6:30 and 8:30 for the Treasure Coast's best live stand-up comedy show, featuring nationally recognized comedians with cabaret-style seating and food and drink table service. Buy tickets at riversidetheater.com and get ready for a night of non-stop laughs.
And we are back. I'm here with Betty Guerrero, Lupe Sanchez, and Elizabeth Villamontes from the Indian River State College Farm Worker Program, Career Development Program. So the most important question, I believe, is who qualifies?
Yes, that is the most important question. So who qualifies? The farm worker themselves or a dependent of the farm worker. So someone in the family unit has to be a farm worker in order for them to qualify to receive our services. It can be mom, dad, brother, sister. It can be aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa, as long as they live in the same household.
All right. And what are the requirements? Like, what is the basic documents that they need to bring to you?
Okay, we ask for a birth certificate. We ask for Social Security. The person that's going to be in our program needs to have a Social Security, not necessarily the farm worker, but the person who's in our program at Indian River needs to have that.
Okay.
Driver's license, passport, high school diploma, depending if they have it or not, and what they're going to do as well. And also if they receive any assistance.
Okay. All right. Elizabeth, somebody doubts. They don't know what to do. They don't know if they qualify. What would you think is the easiest way to find out? Do you want them to come to you? Would you walk them through to see if they qualify?
I recommend them to get in contact with us, give us a call, or we can give them a call, and we have a conversation with them just to, like Lupe said, get all their information, their family, if they're receiving assistance, things like that. So our goal on the first conversation is to find out if they might be able to qualify.
All right. And I believe sometimes ourselves close the door in ourselves. Because, we may say, no, I don't qualify. So please ask, knock the door, make that call. What's the worst that can happen? You don't qualify. But if you do, they're going to help you. So take the time. They're the experts and they can guide you through it. So let me change a little bit and know a little bit about yourself. What make you get or become involved in this program or be part of this? And what was that you say, you know what, this is what I want to do?
I'm a child of farm working family.
Oh.
So I actually come from that. So I was raised and I was, since I can remember, involved. So I was 7 years old. My parents were actually picking blueberries in New Jersey right before the first snowstorm.
Oh.
I was myself in the fields watching my parents work. So I come from that. So when I found out about the program, I applied and I got hired. And it's been 12 years later, I'm here running the program now with these wonderful ladies.
Nice,
so
nice. And
I directly relate to this world.
And that's what I was going to ask you is, do you have any experience that connect you directly with being a part of this team?
Like I said, I didn't know about this program until I started working here. I wish I would have known about it before because my dad worked at the sugarcane for many years. So I feel like most of us will have some sort of connection with agriculture.
All right, Elizabeth, we talk about what we provide or you guys provide to them, but what has the people taught you? Because, I feel like when you see those people, they have that determination, is about their family, about their future resilience. Sorry. What have they actually taught you?
What the students have taught me is resilience, perseverance, and patience. Them showing up every day, it shows me that they want a better future, and that inspires me every day.
That's amazing, because you guys, they need to know that it's people helping people move forward. So you guys are behind the desk, but you're helping them reach their goals. And, we applaud you for that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's do something very quick. I like to have a little fun. So I'm going to ask you a question. You're going to answer whatever comes to your mind. Okay?
Oh, boy.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Early bird or night owl?
I like being late, but I wake up early all the time.
One food that you could never say no.
What?
Food.
What food? Mexican food.
Oh, Mexican. What do you want to be when you were a little girl?
Oh my goodness. I honestly, all the students, we hear that all the time. I don't know what I want to do. Yes.
Beach, country, or city?
I can do all of it.
All of the above.
All the above, yes.
One song that puts you instantly in a good mood?
Walks on the beach. I love nature.
Okay. All right. Well, before we wrap up, I will have one final question for you. Would you describe what you do in one word?
Wow, that's a very hard question because there's so many words that come to my mind.
What about you guys?
Empowering.
Yes, there's so many words that come at once in my mind, and I just
do
pick one.
one.
One
Joyful.
word that describes what I do. Helpful.
Okay.
Joyful, helpful, empowering. Yes.
I would say proud, because I'm guessing that every time that you see somebody reach their goal and you have been part of that journey, it's
Yes.
like you help them, right? So how can someone contact you guys?
Absolutely. So I am in charge of St. Lucie County and Martin counties, and I can be reached at 772-462-7916.
What about you, Lupe? She's in Okeechobee County.
Correct. I'm only in Okeechobee County, and you can contact me by my office phone number, 863-824-6015, or you can text me at 863-949-0018.
And I am the case manager for Indian River. You can contact me at 772-226-2684.
All right. And everyone watching us today, if something makes you think, maybe this could be for me, don't stop there. Make the call, ask the question, find out. And even if this program isn't for you, like we have said, you may know someone that really needs to hear this information. So
Yes.
Please make sure that you share this episode with them, because you never know when one piece of information can completely change the direction of someone's life. And, I was reading something this morning and I said to myself, we don't understand how we can impact somebody's life, but it's not only one person. It may be the future generation. It may be your kids viewing education as differently, right? So if you feel like this is information that can benefit somebody, please share it with them. Share it with them. And again, thank you so much for what you do, because it's very important that you are helping other people reach out their goals. And remember, as passionate and as I am about connecting and our community with resources and opportunity, I'm also here to help you navigate your real estate journey. So just reach out to me. Sometimes you just need someone who can help you figure out what the first step could be. And I'm happy to have that conversation with you and guide you through the process. Please subscribe You can find me on Instagram as on all my social media as Lou Navarro, the realtor. Join me for the next conversation. And to all of you watching, thank you so much for joining us in another episode. I'm Lorena Navarro, and this is Whatever with Lou Navarro. I'll see you next time. Y recuerda, yo hablo tu idioma y ellas también. Chao, chao.